Well, it is a sad day for us Supernatural fans. It has been officially announced by Jared Jensen and Misha Collins and everyone that is involved with Supernatural that season 15 will be the final season of Supernatural. And as sad as I am, along with every other fan, I'm also here to reflect upon all the great memories this show has brought us and still has yet to bring us. But it is quite sad to know that a show that's been a part of all of our lives for more than almost a decade and a half is ending. And it feels like we're losing a family member. It truly does. I don't know how else to explain this because if you don't love Supernatural, then you just don't get where I'm coming from. It's a show that envelops so much and it evicts so many emotions. It it shows family and love and cool sci-fi stuff and a cool car and just everything wrapped into one, and it just makes for an awesome show. And it's finally coming to an end. And you know what? It is sad, and people can joke about it all they want that they don't understand the show and how long it's gone, and it's kind of a meme at this point. But whatever, those people can think what they want. We've gotten 10 more years of Supernatural than we were ever supposed to get. Season 5 was supposed to be the end point to the original arc, and that was it. But you know what? We got 10 more years of this great show. We got to watch Sam and Dean Winchester be on our screen for 10 more years than what we were originally supposed to get. We were with them for the lows, the highs, through season 6, through season 15. There has been the ebbs and flows of TV. There's been lows, there's been highs, there's been not great episodes, but there's also been some great episodes in there too. You know what? I wouldn't trade it at all. Supernatural is a top 3 TV show I've ever watched. It's probably my favorite show ever, really, because what it's done for me. It's just been an amazing show. It's really the show that got me into sci-fi and that whole genre that Supernatural is. And I love that they put their own twist on everything, especially for a 10-year-old kid watching this originally. It just blew my mind. I thought it was the coolest freaking thing ever to hit the TV. It just blew my mind. I don't know how else to say it. I thought Sam and Dean were so cool. They drove a cool car. They hunted monsters, and women loved them, and they were just cool. And they've just encapsulated an awesome vibe. And then just how they just, I don't know. I thought they were the coolest damn characters that I ever saw. Now, obviously, a few years down the line, I watched The Walking Dead, and you can check out my channel. I love The Walking Dead, but Supernatural will always remain at the top of my list just because for what it did for me. It got me into that genre of sci-fi, horror, comedy where a show can make you cry, but you know what? Certain episodes, or even 10 minutes later in an episode, it can make you chuckle or laugh. And that is, to me, even though it's a super fictional show, I get that. That is the best representation of real life because really, we have dark moments and sad moments, but also we have happy, funny moments, and they may come one off of another. It's just one of those things, and this show does it so well. There's been so many great characters put into this show, and I can't even begin to just say how much this show has done for so many people. And it truly, to me, has revolutionized the genre. If not for Supernatural, who knows things like Twilight? Yes, I know I don't really care for it either. But who knows like things like Twilight, True Blood, Vampire Diaries, and other sci-fi horror things would have been created if it wasn't for Supernatural. Now, Supernatural isn't the first genre to hit on things like this. I get X-Files is kind of the OG. But you know what? Supernatural did it well and in their own way, and they did it in a much more grounded sense, in my opinion. And it's just one of the 1,000 reasons why I like the show. Talk about great character development and everything else. I wrote a whole paper on Supernatural and why it's awesome. Really, I wrote like a 12-page paper on how Supernatural is great, and I got an A. So it's been probably the most influential show I've ever watched in my life, and obviously I'm going to love it forever for what it did for a 10-year-old kid, showing you that, like, wow, this genre, this sci-fi horror drama can be awesome. And you know what? I never thought I'd be one of those people that would, like, kind of classified as a nerd when I was little. But you know what? I'm proud. I'm a nerd. I don't even care. I love Supernatural. I love The Walking Dead. I love shows like that. Because you know what? It is fictional and it's fake. I get it. But It draws on pure human emotion, and you're able to relate to characters like Sam and Dean, Bobby, or even for The Walking Dead, you're able to relate to like Daryl Dixon or Carol or Rick Grimes. Every great character you're able to relate because they're grounded and there's pieces of them that you can connect to yourself. And I think that is what Supernatural does so well. Sam and Dean are flawed. They are super flawed. Obviously, they're some of the most flawed heroes you can find. But you know what? They pick themselves up by their bootstraps and they keep going no matter what. And I think, honestly, if that's the only thing you ever take out of this damn show, then you win. If you learn how to just keep fighting no matter what, Supernatural taught you something that a lot of things can't, and that is why it's such a great show. Okay, this has just been a complete ramble, but I just want to make a video saying goodbye to Supernatural. I know we still have, technically, I believe, 24 episodes left, with 4 episodes left here in season 14 and 20 left in season 15. But I just had to make this video because it's such big news. I usually only talk about like The Walking Dead, Supernatural during big events or like finales and stuff. But this warrants a video. I mean, this is a huge event for so many people. And it's sad to see it go. But I'm also happy they told us that it's going at the same time, because I would have been furious if season 15 would have been the final season and they didn't announce it at all. So at the very least, at least we're able to prepare, and they told us, and we know going into season 15 that it is going to be the end. And like I said, hell, we got 10 more years of Supernatural than we're supposed to. So let's just be thankful for what we have and what we got and what we're going to have. The ride isn't over yet, and it's been one hell of a ride. And until next time, guys, if you can subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down below how much you love Supernatural, that'd be appreciated. Everyone have a good day. Carry on, my wayward son.